Hello, everyone. As most of you already know, and for those who may be new and do not, I am Jen Snell's Florida Realtor and Mortgage Loan Originator. You may be used to seeing me bring you content of gorgeous, professionally decorated and designed model homes in various communities in the Tampa Bay area. And I will continue to do so as we move into 2025. However, I wanted to start bringing you even more value and highlighting still new construction homes, but homes that are considered quick move-in, or you may know them as inventory homes. Now, how do these homes differ from the model homes that I'm typically showing you on this channel? Well, these homes are still models that builders offer where you're able to build them in different communities on different lots, maybe with different design elements and elevations. However, the homes that we'll be touring together are available to be purchased pretty much right now. Usually the time frame is going to be anywhere from 30 days to 60 days, sometimes more, but that's going to be typical. Now, what does this mean for you as the buyer? What is the value that this has for you? Well, first, you will have the opportunity to see these homes completely unfurnished, no fancy and beautiful drapery, upgraded design options, some of which aren't even available. You'll have the opportunity to see the home as it is, really get a feel for the layout, the space. A good thing about looking at a model home that's furnished is you do get a good idea of what you can do with the space, but seeing it with all of the fixings missing gives you an opportunity to be able to envision your own design, your own furniture, just how you would make the space your own. Additionally, these homes will typically not have an opportunity for you to make any changes, design or structurally. Pretty much what you see is what you will get. That actually has a benefit for you. Now, what's really great about these inventory and quick move-in homes for you as a buyer is that these homes are sitting on the builder's inventory books. Some instances, these homes were placed under contract by a previous buyer, and for whatever reason, they are not able to proceed with the purchase. And now the builder kind of counted that home to be sold, and it's not, and they need to get it sold. Sometimes builders do what's called spec out a home, and that is when they appoint someone in the sales office to select a lot, select a floor plan, select options if that's something the builder offers, and pretty much erect a home for the purpose of selling it as it nears the time of the end of construction. Again, in both instances, these homes have the potential of staying on the builder's books beyond the completion date, and that is not something that they want. So as a buyer, this is a great opportunity for you to come in and oftentimes get the best pricing, the best incentive offers, and all around just a better deal when you're shopping new construction. It's great to select everything, really watch a home go from the ground up, but that can get costly from time to time. You also run a risk of interest rates or other economic variables changing. The longer you're waiting to close on the home, the more there's a chance that something could happen that could have an effect on the purchase. So sometimes the quicker you can go under contract and move in, the better. And these homes allow for you to do that while still purchasing a brand new home. With all of that being said, we are going to kick off this new set of content together today at the Mirada Lagoon in San Antonio, Florida. We are in the Siesta model brought to you by D.R. Horton, America's home builder. This is a technically 2-bedroom, 2-bath villa. However, I say technically because it includes a den that could actually function as a bedroom. It has doors, it's enclosed, it has a window, and it has a closet. All of the components of a bedroom. So this could very well function as a 3-2 villa. For those who may not be familiar with what a villa is, it is similar to a townhome in that it is semi-attached, but think of a in-unit townhome. These villas will only be attached on one end and then detached on the other side. It is still one single unit. It is not a duplex. You own your individual home, and the HOA and insurance and things like that usually function the same way it would function with the townhomes. This is a really good option for someone who likes the idea of townhome living, but doesn't want to commit to being in a building with several units. This home is priced the lowest of any of the villas in the community at $309,990. That is excellent pricing, guys, especially for Mirada. It's special pricing again because it is a quick move-in home. It's ready to close in February. In addition to that excellent pricing, it is eligible for a below market interest rate. Yes, the builder will pay to have the interest rate brought down, which is going to save you upwards of hundreds of dollars on your payment, or also allow you to afford more home depending on what you've been approved for. And best of all, they're offering up to $20,000 towards closing costs. In just a moment here, we are going to walk through and tour the house together. But before we do, I must remind you that I work for you and with the builder. That is important to keep in mind when shopping for new construction. You will always want your own representation, someone that is working for you. The best part is I work for you, and most times, 99.9% of the time, I am paid by the builder. So it is a win-win. If this home or any other home in the state of Florida interests you, this community is of interest to you, or neither, but you want to have a conversation to look into something that may be of interest to you, please feel free to contact me using my information. It is in the description box. As a reminder, I am dually licensed as not only a Florida realtor, but also a mortgage loan originator. So I am able to help you literally from the loan to the home, starting with the pre-qualification and pre-approval process and moving all the way through the purchase. Stay tuned until the very end of the video to get more information on how my dually licensed status can help you save money towards your closing costs through my commission share program. Now, without any further ado, let's take a look at the Siesta model. Okay guys, so it is a bit of a gloomy and windy day, so please bear with me. But here we are getting ready to go into the Siesta model. Remember, this home is actually the home that you would be purchasing. So everything you see is how it would be. And you're going to typically see this kind of an entrance with a villa. That actually is what classifies a villa, is a side entry. Definitely sitting on a nice lot, and we'll get a little bit of a better view of that once we go inside. Okay, so once you enter in here, you're going to be in the living family room. Just a pan here where you can see where you're coming in. Nice triple door slider here with a beautiful pond view. And just right off of the family room here, we'll go into the master. DR Horton included a really nice tray ceiling here. Again, we are not in a model home, so this is not a model home upgrade. That is actually how the Siesta comes. You'll notice a nice brown grayish color scheme going on with the cabinets, which I don't know about you guys, but it's a nice switch up from all of the white cabinets that we're used to seeing. Now, the Siesta model is very popular amongst a 55 plus community, and so DR Horton kept that in mind here with the seat in the shower, which is a nice touch. Linen closet here. And this is the den that we spoke about, which could also be a third bedroom. It does come with these really nice French doors. You could always place something on the glass if you wanted to make that a bit more private. Here's the closet that we spoke about. And it's plenty of room. Although it's a den, it's, you know, about the size of a bedroom. The kitchen is really nice in this unit. I like how they kind of catty cornered it, gives it some character. In this room here, right off of the kitchen, is plenty of room for a full dining room table, as well as a hutch or china cabinet if that's something that you wanted. In this community, the refrigerator is not included. Got a nice sized pantry here. These set of double doors are going to house your washer and dryer, which are not included in this community. Our secondary bathroom, the nice window to give some extra natural lights, a nice touch. And more storage, linen closet. For all of my northern viewers that are used to having a basement, we don't typically have those in this part of Florida, most of Florida at all, but we like our closets in our garage. So I like to point those out. And we've got another ample size bedroom here. Standard closet. It's nice to not have the accordion doors, especially if you have a little one. And this last door here just off of the kitchen is the garage. It is a 2-car garage. Got plenty of room. They put the HVAC system up to give you all of your floor space with the exception of where you see the hot water heater. If this is something that you're interested in or you'd like to speak further about what may interest you, again, please feel free to reach out. For any investors out there, this would make a great investment property. That's also something to consider. Many times builders will not be open to selling to investors. However, at this time, D.R. Horton is selling to investors on a case-by-case basis. That can change. So if that is something that you want to talk about, that is an entirely different strategy that I'm also equipped, willing, and able to help you with. Until next video, I look forward to helping you achieve financial empowerment through property ownership. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the home that you just saw. In the beginning of the video, I promised you I would give you more information on how I can help with your closing costs. So let's get into it. In a traditional real estate transaction, you will typically deal with two professionals, a real estate agent and a mortgage loan originator or a mortgage broker. You would typically get a pre-approval letter, take that pre-approval letter to your real estate agent, and begin looking for a home that you love. Once the offer is accepted, your real estate agent would notify your loan originator. Your loan originator would then start working on final approval and funding of your loan. In the meantime, your real estate agent is in the background working with all the professionals that are part of the process, tying up loose ends, making sure everything comes together for your big closing day. This setup works perfectly fine for most people in most instances. However, what if I told you you could work with one professional that would have the entire process covered from the loan to the home? Well, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I am unique in that I am licensed as a real estate agent and a loan originator. What does this mean for you? It means one call, one stop, one shop. That's it. Mitigating your risk of any lack of communication, miscommunication, or just two professionals that don't quite work well together in your favor. Now, before I go further, I have to let you know, in this business, I lead with passion. And my passion is to help you achieve financial empowerment through home ownership. As we all know in this market, home ownership has become a bit more difficult than it has been, primarily due to affordability. That is why my passion has birthed my commission share program, in which I do exactly that, share my commission with you. When I am able to act as both your real estate agent and your mortgage loan originator, I have an opportunity to earn commission as both your real estate agent and your loan originator. Let me give you an example. If I am set to earn a commission of $3,000 from the loan and $9,000 from the purchase of the home, that is a total of a $12,000 commission. I intend to share a portion of that, 25% to be exact, with you. In this example, that's $3,000. $3,000 credited towards your closing costs. The opportunities are endless of what you can do with that $3,000. You can temporarily or permanently buy down your interest rate. You can use this credit to cover builder's fees, lender's fees, anything that is considered a closing cost other than your down payment when it's time for you to close on your home. Let's say, for instance, you love your interest rate and maybe you've saved up all of your closing costs. Well, that $3,000 stays in your pocket to be used towards whatever. Maybe a new refrigerator, upgrades, paint. Maybe there's some repairs that the seller didn't cover. The list goes on and on. Perhaps you're already working with a real estate agent that you love. Awesome. I would love the opportunity to work with them as well and work for you as your mortgage loan originator. With that, I can guarantee transparency, efficiency, and a timely closing. But maybe it's quite the opposite. You have your pre-approval letter in hand, you're already working with a mortgage loan originator, but you haven't quite found the right realtor to get in the car and go look for houses with. Well, I can help with that as well. In either capacity you choose to utilize me, whether as your real estate agent, mortgage loan originator, or both, the privilege is all mine, and I can promise you top-tier customer service. Thank you again for watching. Remember, from the loan to the home, I've got you covered. Until next time, take care.